Going to mention something that not everyone can relate to, so pay close attention. It's no coincidence that you are watching this right now. The reason for this is because heaven itself has meticulously planned this meeting, and God is powerfully and urgently whispering directly into your soul, transforming the very pillars you once trusted. Because the Almighty, who states in Isaiah 43:19, "See, I am doing a new thing," has overturned everything you believed to be permanent, every strategy you meticulously created, and every dream you held upon. It springs up now. Do you not see it? Furthermore, this is not a kind recommendation. Your destiny is undergoing a transformation, a complete restructuring of your future. The route you believed you were walking has been ripped apart, causing a heavenly shaking from which you are unable to flee. And beneath your feet, a more promising road is being constructed. And even though you may feel confused and afraid, you are aware of this fact. God's interruption is fire masquerading as mercy. He shields you against smaller aspirations, weaker visions, and unfulfilled promises by refusing to respect your previous path. And he's saying that doors you never thought were going to open. You're ready to embark on missions you never thought about. And you are awakening to a calling bigger than you could have ever imagined, because you've been carrying burdens long enough. You've been through storms that almost broke you. However, Galatians 6:9 reminds us, "Let us not grow tired of doing good, because if we persevere, we shall reap a harvest at the right moment." And now, at this particular season, that appropriate moment has arrived. However, this is not a message to be taken lightly. So before you proceed, I ask that you stop, take a deep breath, participate, and express your preparedness through your words and deeds. You and God are making a commitment right now. And because divine appointments are coming your way, He is telling you not to put it off or sleep through it. And only vigilant people will capture them. Because the Lord is faithful rather than slow, as some people believe. The following 15 days will feel like a rushing river transporting you to a place you never imagined because of how quickly His plan is progressing. And you need to be prepared because, according to Amos 9:13, the Lord declares that the day is coming when the planter will be overcome by the person treading grapes and the harvester by the plowman. Every shadow of despair that attempted to hold you hostage will be overwhelmed by blessings when breakthroughs crash with one another. Indeed, God is urging, demanding, and demanding that you get ready in your heart right now because the future you previously believed to be secure has fallen apart. However, you are not doomed by the ruins. They are the resurrection soil. The ashes are fertilizer for your new garden of destiny rather than a source of shame. And on the canvas of your life, the Spirit of the Lord is drawing bold new strokes, taking down the routine and dull and replacing it with bright hues of promise. And keep in mind Proverbs 19:21, even if your body may rebel and your intellect may cry out for mastery, a person may have many ideas in their hearts, but the Lord's plan ultimately triumphs. So give yourself over completely and observe the sacred rearranging. For heaven to reconstruct something eternal within you, the world must occasionally fall apart around you. You will find freedom instead of loss, nothingness instead of emptiness, and holy beginnings instead of endings in this collapse. And your experience now corresponds with the biblical instances in which God stunned the world with abrupt reversals, such as Joseph's one-day journey from prison to the palace. In order to preserve her people, Esther rose from obscurity to become queen. When Peter, shaking with uncertainty, ventured out into the sea, he ended up standing on what should have drowned him. And you too are entering a world where reason yields to faith, where God's hand crushes impossibilities, where your suffering is transformed into strength and your tears are transformed into testimonies. Therefore, don't back down. Don't hesitate, because this transformational tidal wave won't wait for you to be comfortable. It is here to transport you to a new realm of purpose, influence, and provision. Indeed, you will receive material rewards in ways that are beyond your comprehension. In the same way that Deuteronomy 28:12 declares, "The Lord will open the heavens, the storehouse of His bounty, to send rain on your land in season, and to bless all the work of your hands. Streams of wealth appear like hidden rivers in a desert, untraceable yet evident. And what seems like an unexpected financial favor is actually a divine plan to prepare you for leadership, giving, and kingdom influence. Because God will use your growth to demonstrate that He is your only source. You will also experience bittersweet hardships throughout this outpouring, deeply painful moments and heartbreaking events. But these are the refiner's fire preparing you for power, the chisels molding your personality, and you will come out stronger, more radiant, unstoppable, and prepared to walk in the authority of Luke 10:19. Just like gold cleaned in the furnace, I have given you the power to defeat all of the enemy's might and to tread on snakes and scorpions. Nothing is going to hurt you. Therefore, the challenges you face throughout this shift are opportunities rather than penalties, because every heartbreak serves as a springboard for greater success. These days, every delay is an acceleration. Each tear represents the money from the harvest that will soon flood your life. Thus, cherish even the season when your preparation is invisible and no one notices your hard work. Because these peaceful rooms are the cradle of greatness, the sites where Jesus retired to the desert before beginning His mission, and where Moses was shaped before leading a nation. Therefore, don't hate modest beginnings. Silent seasons are laying the groundwork for the impact and light you will soon bring into the world. So don't curse them. Let me also remind you that the following 15 days will not be like any other. They will be enhanced by 3 golden appointments that will completely change the course of your life, unexpected opportunities, prophetic whispers, and supernatural meetings. And when they come, you have to be brave enough to say yes, astute enough to spot them, and daring enough to jump. Because these opportunities are fleeting, much like the train that only passes once. Furthermore, you cannot afford to allow fear to stifle your faith. Because Joshua 1:9 says, have courage and strength. Don't be scared. Don't give up. Because wherever you go, the Lord your God will be with you. And in that bravery, you will take advantage of opportunities that will crown you with leadership, influence, and unexpected elevation as God starts to present you before nations and kings. Just as He did with Daniel, David, and Esther, bringing them from the shadows to the throne rooms of power. Additionally, keep in mind that others are not concerned with your anointing, despite their criticism, misinterpretation, or jealousy. It is an appointment from God, and no opponent can undo what He has ordained. So let this message to go deep within of you. Let it dispel any doubt. Allow it to inspire faith. Allow it to get you ready for a countdown that will change not just your life, but the lives of generations to come. Because this is more than just survival or achievement. This is about truly embracing the identity and destiny that God designed for you. According to Jeremiah 29:11, for I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, intends to benefit you rather than hurt you, plans to provide you with a future and hope. Furthermore, that future is no longer far off. It's here. It's happening. It is alive and awaiting your affirmative response. Your time has arrived, therefore get up, chosen one. This is your moment, and what God is going to release into your life cannot be stopped by anything in heaven or on earth.